A No More Stinky Monkeys.com production. I believe it was boxing that started using great pop songs to introduce its boxers to the ring. Then the old World Wrestling Federation turned it up a notch and made each particular song the wrestler's theme song, no matter how many times he'd come to the ring that night. But it really meant something to me when the New York Mets started using this trick to excite the crowd. Robin Ventura with LA Woman, Jay Payton with DMX. But it was former Astro Billy Wagner with his signature song from this band that really lit up Shea Stadium. Now, the Yankees also played it for Mariano Rivera whenever he came into games, but he didn't know the song and certainly didn't pick it for himself, so it really meant nothing to him. But this band is probably the most exciting and popular in true heavy metal history. I give you number 171, Metallica. They began in 1981 when drummer Lars Ulrich placed an ad in a Los Angeles newspaper looking for people to jam with. Singer and guitarist James Hetfield answered it, and after recording a song, they officially formed the band 5 months later in October. Ulrich's friend Ron Quintana was trying to come up with a name for a metal fanzine, and one of his names, Metallica, became theirs. Their first original song, Hit the Lights, caught a lot of buzz, and they had 2 very successful live performances, but they weren't happy with their bassist. When they saw Cliff Burton play bass with a wah-wah pedal at the Whiskey A Go-Go, they decided to replace their guy with Burton. In '83, they went to Rochester, New York to record their first album and hired a new lead guitarist for it, in Kurt Hammett. With their lineup set, they recorded Kill 'Em All, which was considered a better title than its original Metal Up Your Ass. With that, they became stars in the underground metal scene and then recorded Ride the Lightning, which made it to number 100 on the Billboard Top 200 list. They opened for Wasp, Bon Jovi, and Rat before making what many consider their best album, Master of Puppets. In 1988, they had their greatest success with the album And Justice for All and one of their biggest singles, One. That was my introduction to the band through their first video, For One, on MTV, a harrowing piece that mixed in clips from an anti-war movie called Johnny Got His Gun. It featured a man who was so wounded in battle that he had no legs, no arms, or the ability to see, hear, or speak. It left a major impression on me, and besides questions of morality in wartime, it also brought up the idea of euthanasia to me for the first time. Finally, in 1991, on their 5th album, simply called Metallica, they had their greatest triumph. The song Billy Wagner and Mariano Rivera walked into at Shea and Yankee Stadium. Enter Sandman. Hetfield's lyrics are a waking nightmare even for adults. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Exit light, enter night. Oh, I'm not much of a metal fan, but I always appreciate good writing. When they played the 25th anniversary of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame concert at Madison Square Garden, they really blew me away playing backup for the cover versions of the Kinks and Lou Reed. I had a new appreciation for their talent that night. They played even better covers than U2. Now I lay me down to sleep by the Predator.